Hello everyone, my name is Audrey and welcome to our conversation class. Today's conversation class is over memories. So go ahead and join if you've been waiting to join, and we will begin shortly. How is everyone today?
Everything's okay.
Hi Audrey,
Kai, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. Nice to see you again, Sebastian.
Nice to see you too, Audrey.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. As I said, today's class is about memories. So we're going to start with an introduction. Tell us your name, where you're from, and what is a funny memory that you have? A funny memory. So I'll start. My name is Audrey. I'm from the US, and a funny memory that I have is one time several years ago, me and my friends, we were going to go to this party and we got dressed up. We spent 2 hours getting dressed up and we walked there, 3 miles. And when we got there, they said, "You can't come in, you're too young." So we had to walk all the way back, and it was very embarrassing. So let's move on to Luis. How are you, Luis?
Oh, I'm good. And you? How are you,
I'm
Andre?
fine.
Oh,
Thanks.
good. So, I'm Luis. I'm from Brazil, and I'm thinking about a memory yet. I'm think.
You want us to come back to you, Luis?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Let's go
Thanks.
to Marce.
Hello, everybody. Hello, teacher.
Hi, Marce.
Uh,
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Well, I'm Marcia. I'm from Colombia, and a funny memory. There was one time when I was with a good friend of mine, and we were trying to climb a hill, and we wanted to take the easy way, and we couldn't do it, and we fell down, and it was very hilarious.
Did anybody get hurt? I hope not.
No, no. But everybody is staring at us because it was really funny.
Good. Let's go to Omar. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine. My name is Omar. I'm 19 years old. A funny memory I'd like to share is 2 days ago, I went into the bathroom. There was no sign showing if it's a ladies' room or a man's room.
Oh no.
And I came in. Seemingly, after 5 minutes, it was the ladies' room. I went out, and five or six of a girl was screaming, oh, a man, a man, man. So it was a big problem for me.
Oh my. Has that ever happened to anybody else?
Yes.
This is the third time happens to me.
The third time. Wow.
Third time.
That's bad luck. Sebastian, what happened to you when it
Do
happened?
you do you really want to know, Audrey? Are you sure?
I'm not sure, but go ahead and tell us.
Okay. No, this is a funny story. It's a fun. This happened to me like a few days ago. Actually, it's like a fresh story.
Ah, good.
I I, I have to go to buy bread to the supermarket. So I went and I start to talk by cell phone to a friend of mine inside the supermarket. And okay, I was talking with her and blah 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 blah. And I start. I'm sorry, to buy like a lot of things, and I put it in my hands, and I was like this. Okay. And at the moment that I go into the cash, not to the register,
Mhm.
that is the name.
Yes,
register.
that's good.
I pay all the things I bought, and when I was returning to my house, I realized that the only thing that I didn't buy was the bread. So I have to turn back and buy bread.
Yes, I hate
And
it when that
actually,
happens.
there was no bread, so I have to buy like the fake one. I don't know how it called.
Oh, that's too bad.
That
Okay,
was stupid, actually. Not.
let's go to OCL.
Yeah, Josiel. I'm from Brazil. I don't have anything to share about to embarrass me. Actually, I really don't have. And if I had, I think it will not be as good as the guy who said something before me, Sebastian. So
So tell us a memory. You have a memory.
I don't have. I'm so sorry. I don't have.
Okay, okay. Luis, have you thought about your memory?
Oh, I I remember something, but I don't know if it's funny or it's tragic.
Well, tell us.
It will be funny
Okay.
for us.
We can
Absolutely.
decide.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We are
Okay.
laughing already.
When I go to university to college by bus. So when my class finished, I went to the bus stop, bus stop, right?
Uh-huh.
Bus
Bus stop.
station is station. I don't know. Yes. And it's there is a footbridge, right? And then when I crossing the footbridge, I saw the bus stopped.
Oh.
So I ran, I ran, and when I close to the bus, I don't know what's happened. Only I know I fall down.
You see, it's funny for us.
everybody, everybody saw that this cable is a it's growing was growing in the bus station, and I'm very ashamed. But I can I came into the bus, so I'm ashamed. But I'm was going to my home, but I hurt me. I don't know. Uh, I hurt
You got
my
hurt?
knees. Yes, my knees was hurt.
Well, at least you got on the bus, right?
Yeah, and that body in the bus station, was laughing.
Well,
It's
I'm sorry we're
tragic.
laughing too.
Yes, everybody was laughing.
Okay, good
Okay,
story, good story. Let's go to Sergio.
not for me.
Hi.
Or is it
Okay.
Sergio?
Hello, everybody. I'm Sergio from Brazil.
Hi, how
All
are you?
Brazilian guys in this class.
Fine.
Okay, tell us what's a funny memory that you have?
Um, One day I was walking to get a bus, and uh, a slaver is the slaver? No, stealer is that the name? A man said to me, "Give me your money," and the
Brazil.
money I had was the money to get the bus into the bus. I so I said, "Oh, I just have the money to go to the bus." I so He said, that's your business." I so I said, "And how do how uh, what are you doing to go to the bus?" And so we got the money, and he keep walking, but after a moment he said, "Hey guy, come here." And so I walked walked to him, and he gave me back the money to get the bus.
Oh wow, that's good though. He's nice
Oh
then. That's
man.
good.
But 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 I got the wrong bus.
Oh no. So it really was a sad story.
Oh man.
That's too bad. Well, at least you're safe, right? You're safe. Okay, let's go to Aurton. How do you say your
Hello,
name?
hello. I'm Everton.
Hi.
I'm from Brazil too. I'm
Hello.
25 years old, and but I don't remember a funny history.
Nothing?
Uh, nothing yet. I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay, and we have another student. Tell me how to pronounce your name. Giancarlo?
Giancarlo.
Giancarlo. Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
I'm Giancarlo. I'm 29 years old. I'm from Bogota, Colombia, and I was thinking in some memories. I have one special that I remember a lot. In the college, in the second semester, I get I get drunk with some friends. That was my first the first time that I don't remember anything about that night. So I arrived to my house at 10 o'clock p.m. But I get inside at 11 o'clock. I found some friends. They make some jokes with me, or and I usually uh, carry my Walkman. In that time, I had a Walkman, and at the next day, when I woke up, the first thing I think was my Walkman, and I couldn't find my Walkman. So 1 month later, when I arrived to my home at the evening, uh, I get inside my father's bedroom, and my Walkman was gone. So I say, "Oh, my Walkman!" And he say, "Don't you remember what did you do with your Walkman?" So it was a relief for me in that moment, but uh, it was very very funny in that moment.
Yeah. Okay, and we see Fernanda. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine. Hello, everyone.
Hey,
Well,
Hi.
hello.
Hello.
Tell us where you're from, Fernanda, and tell us a funny memory that you have.
I'm from Brazil, and I'm a student, and I have a similar story, uh, similar to I don't know his name, Luis' story, because
Oh, sorry for you.
yeah, every day I go by bus to college, and it's a very crowded bus.
Yes,
And
I
every
know.
single day, something terrible happens to me in this bus.
Oh no.
One of these days, I got pressed against the bus door because there are lots of people in there. And the door closed, and my sneaker fell down. My sneaker fell from my feet, my foot, you know?
Yeah.
And it in the street. And the bus went off, my sneaker.
So you only had one shoe?
What?
You only had one shoe?
Yes, I had to go to college with one sneaker. It was terrible.
Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad.
Yeah.
Okay, has everybody had a chance to give a funny memory? I think everybody has gotten a chance. Okay, so we'll just talk about memories in general. What are some things that Well, let's ask first. Who thinks they have a good memory? Remember a lot.
I do.
You do? Do you?
Yes.
Would you
No.
say you had a photographic memory?
No, no.
Yeah, she does. Pretty picture.
'Cause I have a terrible memory.
My memory
Anybody
is
else
so
have a
bad.
terrible
Terrible. My memory is terrible. My memory.
memory? Luis, do you have a story about a time that you forgot something really important?
What? Sorry.
Do you have a story about a time that you forgot something very important?
Ah, today.
Okay, let's
Today.
hear it.
No, today I forgot my cell phone in a vet. I I take my dog and uh, I take him there in the vet, and when I got home, when I got home, I I remember of my cell phone. So there's so I called to vet and go and I went to there and take my phone. To the
Well,
I my memory it's so bad. Mm.
anybody else have a bad memory? Nobody?
No.
Nobody wants to share
Do I need to
terrible
call
memory.
somebody?
Everybody has a good memory here. Everybody.
Well,
I
I'll
think
share. I got a ring. One of my friends gave me a ring when I graduated high school, and the same day that I got it, I left it at the restaurant,
Oh
and
my god.
and
Oh no.
I forgot it, and I think an hour later I was like, oh no, my ring. So I called the restaurant, and I never found it. I think somebody stole it.
Oh God. Oh.
Yes, that was very sad. I only had it for 2 hours.
Oh.
I don't think anyone has a bad memory. I just think some people have some people have a lack of attention. They don't pay attention.
So it's my fault.
In conclusion, it's your fault.
Yes, what do you do, Sergio, to remember better?
I use some mnemonic techniques.
Oh,
Do you know what does it mean?
Can you say it again?
I wrote down on the chat.
Oh, okay. Okay, so tell us some of them, some of your techniques. Can you explain them to us?
Uh, is a way to use your mind better to remember things that we usually remember, but uh, we can't use the information because it's somewhere in our mind that we can't access. And using the mnemonics, you can learn, for example, uh, tons of vocabulary. You can memorize digits of, for example, pi. You can memorize names and a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's good. Because you can always improve your memory with
Yes.
these kind of techniques. That's very good. Something I need to try. Okay, a lot of people think that, or notice that several smells or sounds can evoke memories or make you think of memories. So, what are some smells that make you think of your childhood or something like that?
As a song, a band
trees.
that I remember my childhood was Offspring. I used to listen to that band like a lots and lots of time. And when I'm listening to them, I remember my teenager when I was driving my bicycle and BMX, and I used to run the thinking pace, you know. And I remember a lot that when I listened to this group.
Yes, music can definitely do that to us because our music tastes are always changing. So a lot of times when we hear a certain type of music, you think, or you even feel like you're younger. Anybody else have that experience with music?
Yes, me. Actually, yesterday I hear a song and I my memory it was like click, and I remember the exact moment when I hear it. I was in the street with a friend, walking like near my house. Oh, I remember everything. It was like that.
It's strange. What do you guys think? How does that happen?
I think that it's like a computer, our brain, you know. We have a lot of, I don't know, things that we are not aware they are there. And in some moment, for like for example, the music, eh, the memory just click instantly, you know.
Hmm. Anybody else have a song that makes them think of a time in the past? Fernanda, would you like to share something?
Right now, I can't think of anything. Sorry. I'm
That's fine.
trying to think
How
of
about
something.
your thing?
What?
Can you think of a type of music or a song that makes you think of a time in the past?
My sound is very bad. I can't hear it very well.
Oh, can you think of a song or a type of music that reminds you of a time in the past?
Sorry?
A type of music that reminds you of a memory. Can you understand?
Yeah, but maybe you can
I,
move it there.
I think he's not
So
listening.
it's good.
No.
Sometime then low. Yeah?
I can't quite understand what you're saying. Did
Uh,
anybody catch that?
I
No,
haven't any
No.
problem good with my computer. I
Okay.
don't know what.
Okay, we'll come back to you. Anybody else?
Teacher,
Yes.
I love Disney movies. And sometimes
Yes,
when
me
I hear
too.
to Disney songs, I remember my childhood. I'm not that old though. I'm 19, so I'm almost a
Mhm.
kid. Or
your childhood was yesterday, right?
yeah,
Yes, but it's funny because you can listen to those songs that you haven't heard for several years,
yes,
and you hear them again and you know all the lyrics. You know all the words.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Probably
What
you
about
listen to that
movies?
song when you were something really happened, important happened in your life, so you put together the moment in the song. So that's I think why the song reminds you about your past, right?
Mhm. Yeah, anybody else have a connection to movies?
Yes.
What's a movie that makes you think of different memories, Sebastian?
Oh, I have a lot of movies because I love movies, but especially I have one that is, oh my God, I'm going to say this and you're going to know what age I had, but that's okay. I'm not too old. No. The movie was is Jurassic Park. Because
Uh-huh.
yes,
It's a
it's a good
new
movie.
move. It's a new
New,
move.
yeah,
Oh,
new
it
New,
doesn't
movie.
very
have to be
new, new move.
that.
come on. I know that everyone here see the movie in TV and just stare at, like, watching all the movie. I know. It's great.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You give me
I'm not
memories.
sure.
How do you feel when you watch that movie, Sebastian?
Oh, because this is a great memory. It was the first time that I actually went to the movie theater to see a
Oh,
movie.
really?
Yeah. So I was 5 years old, maybe four. I'm not sure.
That movie's not appropriate for somebody at that age.
I know. And at the time, you can go because, yeah, we can go.
Where did you go?
It depends on the country.
But I couldn't read
Really
I couldn't in Chile. I live in Chile. I couldn't read because I was 4 or 5 years, so I couldn't read, and the movie was in English with subtitles. So I was in the theater just
So
watching
you
this.
just got to see a bunch of violence.
No, not violence. Dinosaurs, pretty beautiful dinosaurs. Because I love dinosaurs. When actually I want to be like a paleontologist when I was a kid. So for me, like, oh, see dinosaurs moving around with people was so great. But I don't understood anything because it was in English. You know?
Have you watched it since then? I hope.
Yeah, like 1,000 times.
Does anybody else remember the first movie they saw in theaters?
No.
No.
I don't remember.
I've watched that one, so the whale, I think it's Free Willy. We say that in Portuguese, but I'm not sure if it's exactly in English. That big whale, white and
Yeah,
black.
Free Willy, it's the same.
Yeah, that's really old. I think it's older than Jurassic Park, so that was the first movie I've seen in a movie theater.
Which one? I'm sorry.
That the whale, the big whale, Free Willy.
It's called Free Willy.
Yeah.
Free Willy.
Oh, Free Willy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
Free
haven't thought
Willy.
about that movie. Everybody remembers, right?
I'm sorry. I go back.
Okay. Ali, hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
We're having a class on memories. Would you like to share a funny memory or a childhood memory with the class?
Childhood memory. Yes. What kind of childhood memory?
Anything, something that can make you laugh, or hopefully not something that can make you cry.
I saw a lot of movies like everybody in the childhood.
What is one movie that you remember in particular?
I think there was a movie, Ghostbusters.
Oh yes.
I remember
Classic,
that.
right?
And there was also a movie, Batman and Robin movie program on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
Sesame Street. Those are my childhood programs.
And do you like the new Batman movies?
Yes.
Because sometimes it's hard to watch the old movie and then see the new one. A lot of times, you don't like the new version or something. But I think the new ones are very good.
Yes.
Yes.
New ones are good.
They're great.
Their dialogues and their acting of the actor, they are all super.
Yes, I think the second one is my favorite. Anybody disagree?
Yes, that was a masterpiece.
Yes, it
Not
really
because
was.
of the
With the
not because
Joker.
of the Batman, but because of the Joker. Joker was Joker was the main character there.
That was the guy on the movie.
Who's the
best
guy?
movie.
The Joker was the movie. The movie was just about me. I think it's much better than the Batman, the guy who makes the Batman.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Okay.
the second Batman film was great only because the Joker. Only Joker.
Be careful,
Because
Luis.
all because of him.
I didn't like the new what is his name in the third movie? What is the villain in the
Bane?
third
Bane.
movie?
Bane.
Bane. I don't like
He
his voice.
yeah.
It was
Mr.
awesome.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
It was okay. It was okay.
Audrey, are
The
we going to fight? No, no, no.
Okay, we'll move on. So let me
Just kidding.
ask you guys. Some older people, they will remember things that happened way in the past, but they won't remember things that happened, yesterday or something like that. So why do you guys think that is?
Because they are old.
It's simple. It's simple. Very simple. It's so because very simple.
Would you care to elaborate?
Probably because they missed their childhood, their teenagehood. Probably that they would like to come back in the time and live that again. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they have more connections with the past than they do with the present. So they find it more difficult to make those memories. Does anybody have or know somebody who has trouble remembering things and you have to help them remember?
Me.
Me.
Fernanda, tell us about it.
I'm always forgetting things. I need people to help me recall, stuff. I'm terrible at remembering.
Do you have loyal friends that will help you?
Yes.
That's good. Who else? Who else?
I always write in my diary which work I need to do, which is important for me.
Yes, that's very good, writing things down. I always tend to write things down, but I never look at the list that I wrote. So that doesn't really help.
Doesn't sound so much clever.
Yes. So what are some, and Sergio told us a couple of tips, but what are some other ways that we can help to remember things that we need to remember?
Do a checklist.
I can tell what I do.
Tell us.
Go
Or
on.
maybe I can show you. This is my notebook. I mean, like, I read all different kind of things. This is just one. This is the other one that is full. You can see
Do you remember the time to have to use?
with cell phone address, and I have one over there. I have this one also, and this other
Che
one.
Guevara?
Che Guevara.
Do you know him? Do you know him?
Oh.
Come on, you guys.
No.
Who is this guy?
Nobody.
It's like Hitler.
Is what?
Who is it? Who is it?
He was the Nobel Prize, the Literature Nobel Prize, a Chilean, Pablo Neruda.
Oh, Pablo.
Oh, yes.
He's from Chile, guys. Latin America.
I see you're proud of your heritage.
Yes.
Sorry for that, Sebas.
Yeah, you see a Chilean guy and you see Che Guevara. I mean, yeah, Che Guevara, but come on, Pablo Neruda.
Okay, does anybody use any sort of, I see Sebastian's going old school, he uses notebooks. Does anybody use
Old school?
technology?
Old school? Okay.
I use my cell phone, I use my email. Sometimes I mail it myself, not real. Then I can remember later. I use my cell phone as well. Mostly I do.
Does anybody else use their cell phone?
Yes, I
I use
use.
calendar. I write it down on my calendar.
Oh, and your phone?
Yeah, no phone. No, I don't use phone to
Oh,
remember
okay.
things.
Yeah, it's good to write things down. Does anybody else use their phone?
Yeah,
Me?
I use. I use.
Has that ever been a bad thing for you? Because I used to keep all my stuff in my phone, and then my phone broke, so I lost everything.
I'm so
You should
sorry.
keep it in different places, like your computer and your
Your
Yes, that would be
laptop.
smart.
There should always be a backup.
Does anybody else have a unfortunate story like that? You lost all your data.
Yes. I
Oh,
have
yeah.
so many because I have great memory. Because yeah, that's why I. One day I was in college, and this thing that have a lot of numbers
Scooby-Doo.
and yeah, come on, Scooby Doo, and you do even realize that you can remember Scooby Doo. Come on, guys, write it down. Pablo Neruda. Pablo Neruda.
Pablo Medulla.
Yeah.
Everybody, if you don't remember anything from this class, remember Pablo.
Pablo.
Yeah, I'm gonna have nightmares with this guy.
Come on, you guys. What happened to you? If you came to Chile, you have to know about who is
Pablo
Pablo Neruda.
Neruda.
Who said that? Okay. It was you, Luis.
I'm trying to speak that. Pablo
Okay.
in Spanish. In Spanish. Pablo
Pablo.
Neruda.
I think South is in Portuguese, in English.
In English?
Yeah, no, in English maybe not. Why are we talking about this?
With Spanish accent.
Sebastian,
But
remember you were telling a story.
Continues. Sorry. Continues, please. Continue.
May I, please?
Yes.
Thank you, Luis. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Audrey, come on.
Go
This
ahead.
guy out of here. Get this other guy out of here. Okay. So this for me is like very important because I have a lot of numbers, a lot of ideas, and oh my god, this is like it's even.
You forgot.
Wait, this is if there's something that this is priceless. I mean, it's cost more than me, you know. So one day,
I'm so sorry. How are you?
it was the first. Yeah, I'm sorry, me too. But one day I lost. I mean, a friend of mine took this, and because of accidental, and he took it and for the whole all weekend, and I was just like, what I'm going to do? I don't have the telephone. I don't have the address. I have to call. Blah 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 blah. So I call my friend like I don't know, 10 times per hour maybe, and I was saying, Jorge, please go to the page, and when you see the name that you say the telephone because I have to meet with her and blah blah blah. All the weekend, it was like hell for me, you know.
So your entire life is in that little notebook, huh?
My entire life is here, you guys.
Oh.
This is very important.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you guys another question, and that is, what is something that you will never forget? Something you will never forget. We'll start with Ali.
Are you sure about that question?
I'm sure.
Yes.
Go ahead and tell us
Uh,
what is something you will never forget.
maybe when I graduated from my university, that day I will never forget.
Was it a good memory, I hope?
Yes, it was very
What,
good and
what,
emotional stuff.
yes, what did you do when you graduated?
Yeah, we did a party and we gathered, we all the friends gathered together in a hotel and eat a good food and discuss our future plan. And it was an emotional evening.
Yes, that's great. Does anybody else have a good graduation story? You had a nice graduation? Or a bad graduation story? Oh, Sebastian, where are you going?
Well,
I think somebody has a story.
me no.
Go ahead,
Well,
Sebastian. You have something
Tell
to say.
us, tell us, Sebastian.
I mean it. Oh my god. No, I mean it's not bad. It's not actually. It's pretty great. I mean for me. I'm sure that it's not going to be great for you because we're not in it. So
Okay, well, go ahead.
actually, it's not a story. It's just a memory. Actually, it's not a story.
Okay. Well, we'll come back to you. And Fernanda,
Mhm.
tell us what was my question? Have you? What is something you will never forget?
Well,
Oh,
Yeah, she didn't want to answer that.
she's
Oh, she
gone.
went away. Okay, let's go to Giancarlo.
Let me see. Something I will never forget was my first uh, trip by plane because it was when I was in the school and I lost my documents. So I almost it was difficult because uh, uh, in one moment I thought that I couldn't uh, go to the plane. So it's
Oh
something
no.
I
Did you find
yes.
it?
No, but I have to do documentation about the lost.
Uh-huh.
I could, how do you say, abort the plane? No.
Yes, you couldn't get on the plane, board the plane.
Finally, I could board, but I have to do a lot of things before to board the plane, and
Uh,
I was the last in board the plane, and all the people seated there and look at me so ugly because the
they
plane
were waiting on
was
you.
yes.
Well, I'm glad you got on the plane. Fernanda, you're back.
hello, back.
Okay, so
Well,
tell us what will you never forget?
this year in July, I traveled abroad with my parents for the very first time, and we went to Europe. And I had a dream of traveling to England since I was a child. And uh, since this was the first time I went there, it was really emotional for me. I was really happy I was there, and we had a great time. And I will never forget the first time we traveled abroad all together, me and my parents.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Has anybody else traveled abroad recently?
Not yet.
Not yet. Where would you like to go, Louise?
Oh, I I want to go to Vancouver.
Vancouver? Why Vancouver?
And I want to know Canada. I really like Canada. Canada.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
I
that's
want
great.
to go. All London.
Oh, London,
Oh,
but not the
yeah.
United States.
Yes, yes, why
I
not?
don't think you wanna go to USA.
Oh,
It's fine here. It's fine.
No.
okay.
But really,
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Luis, tell us what is something you will never forget.
Oh, I guess when I go to stadium the first time to see the team when I today supports. Uh, I don't know. I'm guess I trust. Uh, no one knows the team, but I love the team. It's called CRB. So put it down. It's that team. So when I never forget when I go to stadium the first time.
And how was it when you came back? Was it as good?
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, it's 10 years ago. 10 years ago, and I never forget.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's
Anybody else have a memory of when they
I have,
first
I
went?
have, I have.
Oh, go ahead.
I can't drink milk, and one day I tried to drink, and when I got to the bus, I couldn't keep the milk in me, inside me, and I pooped on the bus.
Oh, oh my
Oh my God.
Oh no no no
god. That's disgusting.
That's disgusting.
oh,
Very
oh
disgusting.
my god.
This disgusting, but it's the
Amen.
greatest story
Amen.
ever.
I don't think anybody was
Amen.
expecting that.
I
Actually,
prefer fall down in the bus stadium for this.
1,000 times, right? No, I can't believe it.
Oh
Oh my,
my,
oh
that's,
god.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry for you, man. I'm so sorry. Oh,
So that's probably something you will never forget.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm sure.
Never forget that.
No
Okay.
one, nobody's going to forget.
I think I never forget that. Oh god.
Okay, we're calm. Let's go to Mercy. How are you?
I don't know, probably something that I'll never forget is when I was in high school, I used to play for the basketball team, and we made it to the final. And the final was going to be played in our school, and the entire school was there supporting us. But unfortunately, we lost. The other team was too good, and we lost that final, and it was kind of sad. But
Yes, that is disappointing. Was it fun though? Did you have a good time?
yeah, it was probably one of the best years that I have in high school because I missed class a lot for being training and traveling around the city to play all the matches. So we didn't win, but it was really fun.
Yes. Did anybody else play sports in high school?
Yeah, soccer, basketball, ball,
Soccer.
a
Yes,
lot.
I do.
What did you play?
I play cricket.
Oh, cricket.
Mm.
How is that? I've never played before.
It's a good sport.
Tell us about it.
It's a good sport. What can I tell you about that?
Do you like to watch it?
Yes, I can watch it all day.
Do you prefer to watch it or to play it?
I prefer to watch it, but I can also play it whenever I get the time to play.
Yes, that's good.
When I high school, I played American football. the football.
Oh yeah? Did you like it?
Brazil?
Yes, yes, yes. No, no, not in school. But when I was in high school, I
Okay.
played. Yes, I like NFL. Yeah.
Does anybody else watch NFL? Nobody?
I don't think so.
I don't watch it either.
I really like NFL.
I prefer to watch NBA. Anybody else like NBA?
No.
I don't
No.
like basketball.
You don't?
No, I don't
Oh,
like.
okay. Okay. Okay, OCL.
Yeah,
What
good
is
memory.
something you will never forget?
A good memory I have, I probably will never forget. When I was in high school, in Brazil, when you were studying high school, we spent 3 years studying there, and then when finished, you have to make an exam to go into the college, you know. And the high school, we spent 3 years preparing each other ourselves to this exam. In the last year, the school said the best student to get the exam. We make a pre-exam before the exam to go to the college. You know, you call pré-vestibular this exam, and they said that the best student who had the best note will get a computer. And I got my first computer, and I'm pretty sure that it was something that I will never forget. That it's something
Wow,
like
so
in
you were the
20.
best in the class then.
In that class, I was the best, so I felt so proud of myself, and I think it was never forget that.
That's great. Sebastian, have you given us something you will never forget yet?
No, no. I, I, I think that I have a lot of things that I never forget. I mean, I'm never going to forget. So I'm not. It's not just one thing, you know.
Well,
So
tell us just one.
I was trying to remember something, just looking at my room.
The Vebling class.
This
You
Berlin
guys will
class.
never forget.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know actually. Let me look something that
In your
remembers.
notebook.
Okay, look in your Pablo Neruda book.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. No, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't. Now I don't remember. Sorry.
Okay, well, let's pick. Who had the best story?
Oh, the milk story.
He won.
Sergio had the best story. He wins. Congratulations, Sergio. Okay. Does anybody want to share any last memory that they have? We have a few minutes left.
Well, I remember.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm going to share something in my screen, and that is something that I will never forget.
Okay.
Wait, can you wait just a minute? I'm searching for.
Sure.
We can talk about anything else between.
Keep talking, Sebastian.
Yes, I'm just keep talking because
Where are you
I'm
from,
trying
Sebastian?
to.
I need to know more people from your country. It sounds good
I'm
friendship.
sorry.
Where are you from? I don't know.
What is what? Oh, please.
Where are you
No.
from?
Oh, I'm from Santiago, Chile.
Okay.
The Republic of Chile. Okay. Oh, I found it. This is someone that I'm never going to forget. Can you see it?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
She was my dog for 16 years.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
God.
Wow.
Yeah. And
16 years.
I remember her, and actually she had a daughter. A daughter is like a human being now, but she had a little cute dog that I have here I still have, and sometimes when I can smell the I can smell her, you know.
Yeah, yeah. But you still
So
have her puppy.
yeah, exactly. So I can
That's
still
good.
remember. This is something that definitely I'm not never I'm going I'm never I'm sorry. I'm I'm not going to forget.
Yes, I love animals. Anybody else have a pet they'll never forget?
My name.
Yes?
I will
Still,
never forget my name.
Your
uh,
name, your name.
Oh
Oh,
yes. Oh
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 man,
God.
give the
Oh
milk.
God. Oh my God.
Get the
I
milky guy.
I hope you never forget your name.
But sometimes I forget my name.
Okay.
When you get older and you get
sometimes
Alzheimer, you're going to forget your name. Oh,
sometimes
sometimes
that
I,
was
I
so
forget my
mean.
age.
sometimes I forget my name.
If you
I
forget
like
your
that one.
name, it's called Alzheimer.
Yes, okay, okay. We're almost out of time, so I want to thank all of you for being so funny. First of all,
Oh, thanks you,
this was
teacher.
a very good class. Thank you guys.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank
Um,
you.
Thank
Thank you.
you,
yeah,
teacher, very
so
much.
go
Thank you.
ahead and I've got another class tomorrow and some more over the weekend, so I invite you to come to those and like my page on Facebook if you want to ask any questions or have suggestions for future classes. But other than that, thank you so much for being here.
Can you write your
Thank
link
Thank
there,
you.
you.
or
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you, teacher.
Was there a
Take
question?
care.
I asked if you can put the link of your page on the chat. I don't have
The link of the page. Let me hold on. Let me get it real fast.
Man, tu tá limpando o nariz na frente de todo mundo, cara.
Eca!
Um,
Okay,
huh?
okay. I put. Does everybody see the Facebook link on the chat?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Is it Google Chat?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's on the group chat. Okay, so you can like that. I'll post when I'm gonna have classes, and please comment on there with suggestions if you have any. But thank you guys for being great.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. Thanks,
Thank
Andrew.
you. Thank you,
thank you.
Audrey.
Thank you,
Bye
teacher.
Thank you. Bye.
bye. Have a great
Bye.
night or day.